even hear you. Hold on. You gotta get over there.
I can't hear you.
You can't do it?
Yeah, if you're part of the YouTube audience, you know what's up. If not, let me explain to you what's going on. We got the Jabbawockeez. I got to take this off so we can hear. The Jabbawockeez are joining us here in studio. Phi, KB, Joe, Raynan's here.
What's
and
up?
Then the Jabbawockee, who's not going to be talking with us right now, but we're just get to check him out. How you guys doing today?
Good. How are you, man?
What's
Awesome.
happening?
Right on.
Yeah, man.
We were just talking about, like, scared to death to dance, right? When did you guys know individually that you have a flair for dancing? Like, this is what I do, this is what I love, this is what I am. When did you guys know?
A lot of us knew when we were like kids, man. You know, like whenever I talk to these guys about like what got us into dance, it mainly starts from Joe said it best. Like sometimes like you go into a family member's wedding.
Yeah.
And when the music starts playing as a little kid, you just go out and dance. And for some reason, there's a huge circle of you dancing in that time. So like even when we were kids, we just loved doing it, man. And I think at some point we took it serious. By the time you like hit
Probably
after high
teenagers.
school,
After
yeah,
high school, that's when, you know. Really.
After high school?
yeah.
Did anybody try to talk you out of it?
I mean,
Of course,
of
yeah.
course. Yeah.
Especially at
there
that
was-
time.
I don't think so. I don't think
No?
I had anybody talking me out of it.
Did you have somebody trying to support you and say, go chase it?
I mean, my parents were supportive. My mom
Yeah.
was supportive. Yeah, of course. I don't really recall having like much resistance.
Was there a moment, guys, where you knew you'd kind of made it? Because Phi and I were talking before the show, and when I think of the Jabbawockeez, first thing that pops into my head is the NBA All-Star Game and Shaq joining
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys.
Yeah,
Like,
that was fun.
was that the moment you're like, that's Shaquille O'Neal, we're at the All-Star Game? You obviously had some success before then to get to that point, but was there a moment where it's just like, hey, man, we're like, D'Marco won the Super
Yeah.
Bowl. He said it felt like he was standing on top of the world. He could feel the curve of the earth. Did you have a moment like that?
I think we've all had our own individual moments. One of it for me was Shaq was one, just again because I'm originally from Phoenix, born and raised, and so being able to be in Arizona and rocking with Shaq was awesome for me. So that was one of those moments. But another one for me was when we got to rock with Pharrell at Coachella,
I was gonna say that.
and I was kind of, I mean, we're just we're diehard Pharrell and NERD fans, and so for us to be at Coachella rocking his stage, and he gave us our own set. So that was just kind of like a big moment for me personally.
How does that go down? How do you guys hook up with Pharrell? We need you guys? How does that work?
I believe
Somebody
team,
reached out to somebody and got in touch with us, and that's how it got connected. At least that's how I remember it.
And you come up with, like, new stuff? Like, this is what we're going to do there?
So he had a
pretty much.
vision for what
Yeah.
he wanted. Yeah, for sure. And then we just put it together.
How did you guys all meet each other? How did you come together? How did you all find people of like mind and like goals and decide, hey, we're going to put this group together?
I mean, so it was just pretty much within the dance community, right? We were all going to different dance showcases in the early 2000s. We were all a part of different dance groups at the time. They were a part of a dance group called Mind Tricks up in the Bay Area, and in Sacramento, another one called Kaboom Squad. I was in a group called Culture Shock San Diego. He was actually like dancing in LA professionally at the time too, and teaching a lot of different workshops. But the dance community kind of brought us all together. There's our best friend who passed away. Actually, it's his birthday today, Gary Kendall.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Gary Ray Kendall. He actually was I guess you could say, like the Gandalf that brought us all together to like, hey, man, there's this guy that's really good, and there's this guy that's really good. And during that time, we just decided to form a group. Kevin and Joe were like, hey, man, let's just start, dancing together, let's form a crew. And they came up with the name of Jabbawockeez, and since then, it's all history.
Where'd the name come from?
Lewis
question.
Carroll. It's a poem Through the Looking Glass. Lewis Carroll wrote a series of poems, and one of them was talking about a dragon in the Toji Woods, and about a kid that's supposed to go and slay the dragon. So we wanted to have that same type of like mysterious like vibe in the hip hop dance community. So we call ourselves Jabbawockeez. We're supposed to be some imaginary dragon.
That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys take people through like a whole thing watching you guys. Like there's wow, there's that's scary. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We love to tell stories, man.
That's what I mean. Yeah. I mean, how do you guys start that process and then interpret that into dance? Like, where does that come from? How do you do that?
I think we're ultimately just transmitting like everything we grew up with, like cartoons, the movies, to everything that like inspired us growing up. I think we just kind of take that and then just put that back out through our filter. That is the Jabbawockeez.
Okay, so you guys are a team, correct?
Yes.
Can
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
when I was playing, this is going back to the playing days, I had a partner. Kevin Carter was the left end. He was an end. I was the tackle standing right next to him.
Yep.
We had got so in sync that we didn't have to look at each other.
Oh yeah,
Right.
And we can communicate.
Yes.
that's a real thing in dance.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Does that happen with you
100.
guys? Yeah.
We
It
don't
definitely
talk
happens,
well,
especially within the mask. I mean, you start to. Here's the crazy thing is that we started dancing with each other so much in the mask that I didn't even have to ask, "Hey, Fee, is that you?" It's like just because
You can tell by the way he moves.
his
Yeah.
posture, the way he
Yeah.
moves, the way he does certain
Yeah.
dance moves, the way that he acts in the mask, I knew that was Fee. I didn't have to say a word to him.
When
You
you
know what I
guys
mean?
are on stage, obviously, you're away from the crowd to a point where you probably could talk to one
yeah,
another.
yeah,
do
yeah,
can?
yeah,
Do
yeah,
you
yeah.
talk to one another?
There's
There's signs.
Yeah, yeah,
when
yeah.
it's
Okay.
when we know it's safe.
Yeah.
But typically when we're like doing interviews and stuff like
Yeah.
that, we stay in character. But yeah, I mean there's been a couple cuss
Yeah.
words. Behind
Sometimes
it.
we-
You know what I mean?
yeah, definitely. Good thing we're not mic'd up.
Wow. Have you ever had a moment to where something kind of went off script, but you're like, I like that. Let's keep that in that for the next show.
I mean, that's what we do. I mean, ever since we got into Vegas in 2010, when we did our first show, Muse I See, like just like Kevin was saying, when we created that show, it was a show that just felt good and we had fun. Whenever there was a moment that made us laugh in the show, we just added it in. There's a lot of parts in our show that are improv, and whenever that came in, it's like, hey, that part was funny today. Let's put that in. And that's been going on ever since from then to where we have our new show, Frequency, now. And that show is the same thing. No matter if it has 3D mapping and we have a new stage and it's enhanced, the creative process is always still the same thing. It's about what feels good, what makes us laugh. You know what I mean? Like within the audience, like when we're watching them do something, we're like, I like that part. That part is cool. That part is funny. Or Kevin will come with an idea that he might have saw on YouTube or that he saw his kids doing, and you're like, he's like, yo, my kid
Try
did this.
that.
Was funny. You know what I mean? Like that's all. It's all inspiration that comes from everywhere. You know.
Travis falls. He
A
falls
lot.
all the time.
Like, just
Yeah.
follow me
Yeah.
around for a while, and you'll see me fall on bricks. I did it, I'm not even kidding you. I did it today at Disneyland. There's security footage of me somewhere of me, and I didn't go all the way down. I saved it.
Okay.
So that's how athletic I am. That
He's
I was able
style,
to save
he
it.
shattered his tailbone.
I did.
How long ago?
2 months ago,
Yeah.
3 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, moving a couch up some stairs. I fell, helped my son move.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Dropped on the stairs, bam, double break of the tailbone. Anybody in here else got a double break of the tailbone?
Nah.
Not
from
Damn.
tailbone.
dancing?
I had
Sorry,
MCL surgery
no.
just recently.
Really?
Yeah, and then I'm
Yeah.
still healing from it.
With
Yeah.
the way you guys dance, I mean, sometimes you have injuries, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm currently going through something, but it's subtle. It's lightweight. Not a
Uh-huh.
tailbone. Not a
See?
tailbone.
Got to
Not a
fight
tailbone.
through it. There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, so you guys haven't had the moment where you have to walk into the doctor's office with that shame, like, yeah, I'm old, where I fall a lot now. That's
Not
the
yet.
moment that it happens
Not
with me
yet.
right now. Yeah. So, Joe, tell me, you guys have a residency, like you mentioned, MGM, the new show, Frequency. What is it like living in Vegas? I know it's a big city, but you guys are performing. You're trying to live. Like the idea of being a regular guy living in town, and then, hey, I got to go do a show. What is it, 5-6 times a week?
Yeah, it's actually awesome because we're actually spoiled in Vegas because there's so much food and so much activity going throughout the year. It's things are in and out, family coming in and out, so it's like the best of both worlds. We get to perform and still do what we love and still be around.
You walking down the
The
street,
noise.
people recognize you, or they just
No,
recognize the
no,
mask?
definitely, yeah.
No.
They definitely do
No.
not
They recognize that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
only care about that.
Yeah.
They don't care
Yeah,
about
yeah,
You
this.
mean
Yeah.
they don't ask you if you play sports?
Right? No.
Hey, let me ask you guys something. Do you guys dance? Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a moment yesterday.
Oh,
Will I Am was in
yes.
here
Yeah,
yesterday,
yeah.
and he asked D'Marco if he'd ever played sports.
So you used to
And
play
it was my favorite
Yeah.
moment in quite
You
some
play
time.
sport. He was like, he took
Yeah.
his glasses off. You play sports? Like, we're in here for 15 minutes. Yes. What did you think we were doing here?
ESPN, bro.
I love the dude, though. But she just said, you guys are friends with Taboo. He was on the day before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Taboo is
Super
great.
cool dude.
That's our guy.
Super cool dude.
Yeah.
Taboo is dope.
Like nerdy, like
Yeah,
my
yeah,
type of
yeah,
nerdy.
yeah,
Love
same.
that dude.
Like
Yes.
our type of nerdy. For
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, real deep with his stuff. You
Yeah.
guys kind of remind me of that same
appreciate
creative
that.
collective.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That must be fun to hang out and just come up with stuff every single day. So, do you guys like battle each other every now and then?
We have, yeah. I mean,
Iron sharpens
have in
iron.
past.
You know.
that's how we sharpen our iron for sure. I mean, I actually battled him to get into the crew. So,
What?
it
I'm
was
kind of a big deal.
yeah. Him and Joe started the crew, so
Yeah.
you know,
Okay.
you gotta
That's-
pay.
that's
You
why
gotta,
he said it.
you gotta pay your.
So how does that work? Like, you want to join the crew and they do something, you gotta throw it back at them. How does that work?
Oh, he headhunter. Go ahead, Rynan. How did that happen? Because Rynan kind of put that together.
Me and Phi, we used to work with each other a lot in L.A. I knew how amazing of a dancer he was and how dope he was. And, of course, Kevin, I was like, yo, this could be a real show. I threw an event in San Diego, and I had them do an exhibition battle against each other. They did 5 rounds. So one person goes in, another person goes in while the DJ's playing. And, man, it was intense. It was so good.
I never met him either.
Yeah, and they never met each other at that
brand
time.
new guy.
That was the first time.
Yeah, as a regular dude.
And this is
I was like,
before social media, so we couldn't
Yeah.
study each other.
Yeah,
we just
yeah.
heard about what each other. I just heard about his martial arts.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
And I
gonna
heard
come-
about his.
Yeah, you heard about
Okay.
mine. So we
he
came
got
in-
high kicks. Okay, I'll watch out for that.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Were you nervous?
A little bit. Like said, there was this one round that he did, and it was like so musically accurate that it kind of like I felt the shock. I was like, oh shoot, he did that. Okay, what am I gonna do? I'll have to come back with something crazy. So,
That's when the
Yeah.
flips came out.
yeah. I had to pull out the big guns.
He
'cause,
had
you know,
he had to let me know
he
who
forced
started
my
the
hand.
crew.
Take it up a notch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did you know he was a Jabbawockeez?
Oh, right afterwards. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
okay, welcome to the crew, bro. We good to go.
You haven't pushed me to the point where I had to break out the flips yet.
No,
So,
no,
we're
no.
gonna have to
I don't
get
have
there.
high kicks either.
It's coming up. I think it's later this month. The F1 race in Vegas.
Oh,
Correct?
yes,
And
yes.
you guys are going to be a part of that.
Yeah, we're pulling up to do a little showcase. F1's brought us out a couple times, so yeah, it's
That is
an honor
a
to
whole
be
nother
a
world,
yeah,
right?
it
Oh,
is.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
that
Crazy.
is. It's like the
Yeah.
highest of the high crust. Like
Yeah.
that is a whole new thing. What's that experience like?
Man, they're like fitting the city for like to be a big racetrack. So there's a
Oh,
lot of
yeah,
traffic
man.
right
Yeah.
now, but like when you see it, they have like the little spectators booths along the roads, like Bellagio and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So they transformed this area of the strip for the races, and it just draws in a lot of people, a lot of activity. It's dope though.
The
You hear the
who's
cars.
who's and the what's what's.
Oh,
are
yeah.
It
all
sounds
that
crazy
stuff.
going down
yeah.
the street.
Get your pinky out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
is
yeah,
the
true that,
highest.
true that.
Those guys are
Money
not-
definitely floats through Vegas during that time.
I mean,
Even
think
by
about it,
Vegas
man.
standards, that's like
Yeah.
next
Yeah.
level,
Yeah,
right?
It's high.
absolutely.
I mean,
Yeah.
even when it first started coming out, just all the construction that was happening throughout that year. It was
Yeah.
like, all right, F1's coming here. That 1 year was just all construction going
Yeah.
around all over Vegas. And then when it finally got done, you were like, whoa, like,
Yeah,
are we going to keep this here? We have to.
When you guys
Yeah, that's
perform,
cool.
do you perform for the race fans, or do you perform for the racers, the teams? Like who is the performance
There's like a little area that they have where they do like broadcasts and
Okay.
updates or whatever,
Yeah.
and we just kind of pull up in that area and do our thing. Yeah,
And there's been a few times too, like say for instance, Bellagio or MGM, they have like this area where the people that are watching it in the Bellagio in their areas are watching the race, but then it goes to us and they had a stage for us and we
Yeah.
performed like right behind the
Like by the
Bellagio
water.
fountain. You know what I mean?
Oh,
just
that's
to fill
wild.
it in.
That
Yeah.
fill in
sounds
the
fun.
time. Yeah, it was
that
fun.
sounds like a blast.
And then
Yeah.
we still hang out around, watch the races. It's cool.
That's gonna be cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I have a question. Be honest. So when you guys are hanging out and you see people that can't dance, do you laugh?
No, I actually
I
will
actually
make you do
don't.
the two-step with
it
me.
all depends on if it's funny.
Right.
I mean,
okay.
I'm not gonna say I won't laugh. I
Right.
probably will.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
If they're enjoying themselves,
I'm
Okay.
laughing with them,
no matter
not
how
at
it
them.
looks.
KB's not
Yeah.
allowed to watch me dance.
No.
though, because he'd be
You see where I
dying.
was going?
Yeah, you'd
Okay.
be like,
That's
look
right.
at that guy.
If I can't dance, what should I do at a party?
Two-step,
Just two-step?
simple,
Just, that's it right there?
just
Okay.
simple little two-step.
Oh, you got it. What are you talking about?
That's it right
I'm
there.
watching him.
Yeah,
Keep going.
yeah,
I need
yeah.
help. There you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
Two-step. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
I can do that same step all night.
Yeah.
All
I'd be
night.
cool with it.
Just sync
Yeah.
it with the music, whatever
That's
it
right.
is. If it's fast, if it's slow,
And as long as you just
make it
have
work.
fun, that's
That's the bottom
ultimately
line.
like we don't walk around just judging people because they can't
No, no,
dance. We
I'm
judge.
telling you, that's
how-
what I think. Like they're all watching me.
I feel
Nah.
every eye in the house on me.
Nah,
man.
nah.
Start
What,
sweating.
what you just did, right? The two-step.
Yeah.
Did I
Yeah,
get that
yeah,
right?
yeah.
That looked like Michael Jackson Thriller to me. I got
That's
nothing.
all I got.
Oh,
I
the
got
advanced.
nothing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see what you're saying.
Did, you heard our draft that we were doing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your guy, give me some of your favorites, like guys that
Yeah.
you've watched and seen.
Well,
and
you
do.
took some, like Michael Jackson is
Sure.
at the top of my list,
Yeah.
100%.
Oh God, there's so many.
Who did we
Right?
take?
You guys said
Yeah.
James Brown. James
Yep.
Brown was one of my
James
main ones. When you guys
Brown.
said James Brown, I was like,
Yeah.
boom.
Boom.
Because he's the inspiration from like for Prince and for Michael.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To really start moving
Yep.
and doing that.
Looked like them splits hurt,
Yeah.
man.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
yeah.
he hit the
Yeah,
ground.
yeah,
hard.
when
Yeah,
I-
right.
and,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
come right
Okay,
back
okay.
up and just
Right. Oh, my God.
wiggle it
Who
out.
are the two twins, like in the 40s.
The Hughes? Is it Hughes?
The
No.
Nicholas
Nicholas
Brothers.
Nicholas
Brothers.
Brothers.
Yeah,
Nicholas
yeah.
Brothers.
Man,
Nicholas
yeah,
Brothers,
yeah.
yeah.
Nicholas Brothers are amazing.
Yeah, they go. There's a lot that goes back.
I'll take
Like,
Savion.
when you say going back, like can you watch like something like, I don't know, like Fred Astaire?
Absolutely.
Or something?
Yes, yes,
Okay,
Sammy Davis Jr.
You-
when he
yeah.
used to dance with the Nicholas Brothers too.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
amazing. You know,
If you
like,
look at the talent back then, they were like triple threat. It's like a rarity these days. But those guys could sing, dance, and act.
Yeah.
And like you watch Fred Astaire, Gene Kelly, like just the way that they move,
Mhm.
amazing.
Yeah.
You know,
Yo,
who's the guy
yeah,
that
I'll
Michael
bring up-
Jackson?
No,
Go ahead.
I'll bring up another person that like he didn't dance necessarily, but the way that he did his comedy was like an act whenever he did it. Charlie Chaplin.
Oh, yes.
You know what I
Yes.
mean? His
Yes.
boxing skit that we used to
Yeah.
watch that all the time when
Yeah.
he's boxing somebody, he's behind the referee and he punches and they walk
Yeah.
away and he
Yeah.
punches again. Like it makes you laugh, but you're like, man, the synchronicity in how you did that was
Yeah.
amazing.
It's
you know
like
what I mean?
dancing. Yeah. it
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
very
It's the
cool.
physical comedy that kind
Yeah.
of, you know.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
is dancing.
Yeah, absolutely,
Have
for
you
sure.
guys ever thought about putting like an album out, like some music with
Oh,
it?
we have
Yes, we
music.
have.
We
You
do.
do? Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We got a record label.
Get out of town.
Yes, sir.
I had no idea.
Just an in-house
Yes, sir.
record label.
Yeah, it
so,
is.
Yeah.
so when we do TV shows, sometimes like, you know, like if we use like a Drake song or something,
Yeah.
we have to get it cleared and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Or
So
even
it's
just
just-
our original
It's
music.
just easier to use our original music
had
and
no
get it
idea
cleared.
you
Yeah.
There's a lot of our original music in our productions too. Just that's gone back from our first iteration in 2010. We've always had, music to accompany our production.
So your music sounds like, I heard you guys are big fans of Nerd. I love
Yes,
that
yes,
album. Played that
yes,
thing out. It was
yes.
just blew my, so sounds like what? Are you guys your
So
music?
at the time, there was a group called the Bangers out of the Bay Area who produced music, and they were very forward thinking in their style, experimental type, heavy drums and just glitching type sounds. It's kind of hard to explain, but like you would just have to hear it. But that's kind of like what we like to listen to. It was the thing that inspired us most is just music that wasn't like the mainstream. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So anything like that. We love instrumental type stuff.
There's a lot of DJs.
Yeah,
A lot
yeah.
of like more turntablists.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Mixmaster Mike from the Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
DJ Cuber.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cuber,
yeah.
DJ Cuber, DJ Cut Chemist
Yep.
to Shadow.
Babu, shout out.
Z-Trip.
You know?
I know we're doing good when he does this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got
That's
one
how you
right.
know.
Yeah.
If you're
And-
seeing
and
it-
What does that mean? See,
Yeah.
That means
interpret
good.
that.
That
for
means
me.
that's good.
That's
That's
good.
like, yeah.
Let's go. Okay.
if
It's like,
you're
I
watching us
approve.
on YouTube, you know who we're talking to because we got the Jabbawockeez here in house. It's Phi, KB, Joe, and Rynan. You mentioned
Yes, sir.
KB that you got a little something going on right now in your eyes. Like, what about the fitness level? You guys are dancing all the time.
Ooh, yep.
Like, what's the work? What's the regimen like just to get ready to go out on stage and be able to perform as often as you guys do?
Definitely stretching, like 100%. You want to get some calisthenics, for the strength, because that's always going to translate in like your, like how you move, like the strength of it. Like it doesn't look like weak movement. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be fit in those regards, but for the most part, flexibility is definitely like probably number one on the list for sure.
And endurance for sure.
Endurance.
Like,
Yeah.
like the main thing, our show in Vegas is about 75 to 80 minutes long.
It's a long show.
And
Yes.
and it's like, it's an endurance, but there's moments where you like have to really like put in 100%, 150%,
Yeah.
and boom, then you can kind of relax a little bit. But
Yeah.
it's nonstop the whole entire time.
How often are you guys dancing a year? Like,
Oh, a year? Dang,
Well,
let's
think about
break
a
it
week.
down.
Let's-
Yeah,
let's
let's
break
talk
it down
about
to a
a week.
week.
You do 6 shows a week?
Yeah,
Correct.
6 shows
Okay.
a week, and some days during the summers we do 3 shows a night.
Yes, sir. We'll have
Ooh,
a
whoa.
matinee and then 2 in the evening.
you've
Yeah,
seen,
yeah, yeah.
You've seen LeBron's feet.
Yeah, right? Looks like
I
you
wanna
put
see
him in
their
a wood
feet.
chipper. Yeah.
You know, we take care of our feet. We don't neglect them.
We don't neglect.
You go into the manic
I know.
pedicure, it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
You're the Jabbawockeez.
Yeah.
I know you.
I'm a weak, bro.
I've
That's
seen these
so good.
pictures before.
I know you.
Oh, I'm weak, dude.
Gosh, yes.
Looking like some bear claws,
There
you
we
know what I
go.
mean?
Oh, yes. I know you guys must get tired. You guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
You
it
gotta
is
get
what
your
it
rest.
is.
In Vegas, you gotta perform,
Hydrate.
but you gotta get your rest.
Yeah.
But you're in Vegas. I mean,
Yeah.
that's got to be a constant fight.
Yeah, body looks like Thor, feet look like The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what you get, man.
So if this means that you got it right? Like he was doing there.
He
a
was like,
second ago.
yeah, I approve.
Yeah, he approves. How do you guys know when you got the crowd? How do you know,
Oh,
like,
man.
when you're up there and you're performing, like, if you're an athlete like D'Marco, like,
Yeah.
people are on their feet, they're
Yeah.
stomping, they're cheering, they're clapping, they're
Yeah.
going
Same.
nuts. Same idea.
Same.
Same idea.
Same. That we want people to make noise. Some people go to shows and think like there's an etiquette to like
Yeah.
I gotta be quiet and stuff like that. No. We want you
Bring
to
it.
get up, dance. We get people to get out their seat and move with us. We love that.
Yeah.
That's the best part. And when we see that,
Yeah.
that's when we know
Me,
we do our
Travis,
thing.
I like it when it gets quiet.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, on the road, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I like it when they
Not
shut
at
up.
home.
Oh yeah,
That's bad. That's bad sound. When you're quiet at home, that's not
How
what
you
it's
mad?
Remember,
Your
like different countries.
champion.
Though. I would say different countries though. That's
Oh,
where it's
true that.
because like if we go to
True that.
China or if we go to another country,
That's different.
the etiquette is no, they want to be quiet
Right.
because they want to really focus and hear the music.
Yeah.
And you hear the applause at the very end, and
Yeah.
they usually like. So when we do a show out there, it's like okay, we got to make sure we stop the show for a little bit, so then we can hear the applause from the
Yeah,
audience.
yeah.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
stop the show so you can give.
Well,
them a
just
chance.
at
Like,
least
give
have
that
like
moment.
breaks.
Have
Just
the
have
break.
just giving like moments, like
Yeah.
allowing something to breathe after we do it, just to
Okay.
give them that moment to, because we know they want to do it.
That must have been
Yeah.
weird the first time. Like,
Yeah, it was.
Do they
No,
not
it
like
was.
we had to figure that
Yeah.
out.
No,
We're
we
like,
didn't know.
why are we so quiet?
Right. What did
Yeah,
we do
yeah.
wrong?
Yeah, what did we do?
Were we that bad
Yeah,
tonight?
exactly,
Like, the show,
exactly.
What's going
the show
on?
goes, make some noise.
No, no.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, so you guys have your residency
Yes.
at MGM. How can
Yes,
people
sir.
get tickets if they want to go see you guys?
MGM.com.
MGMGrand.com. Yep.
MGMGrand.com. JBWKZ.com. And then you
Jabbawockeez
can,
on all
and then
socials?
you can, on all socials at Jabbawockeez.
One more thing. Do you guys have like the same shoes? Like, what are you rocking?
Pumas,
You got-
We're
baby.
all, we're all
You got-
pumaed out, baby.
All Puma out. Okay.
We love the cat.
You love the cat.
Yeah,
The
the Puma
best
cat.
dance
Who
you
doesn't?
made.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the best.
Yeah.
I mean, you just, what are you going to do? I feel like I was overseas doing a show and
Yeah.
quiet here all of a sudden.
Yeah,
I didn't know what to do.
Give them a chance.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Doing it. Guys, it was a real
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Oh,
This
man.
was
Thank you.
awesome.
Likewise.
I
Thank
can
you.
shake hands with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
This
thank
is
you.
good.
Thank you, man.
The
Yes,
Jabbawockeez guys, thank
Yes,
you so
sir.
much. All right, we're going to
I
come
do
back
have
with
a
little...
high kick for you and a backflip.
Yeah, good luck. Hold on, I want to see that.
One.
Make sure you do it in front of. That's the Jabbawockeez. You can find them in Vegas at MGM Grand. That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
That was
thank
great.
you.
Come back and do it again soon. folks.
Absolutely.
That was really, really good. We'll come back with a little tip or no tip. It's all coming up next. It's Trav and D'Marco, 710 ESPN. And we got to make decisions every single day, right? And on Prize Picks, making those decisions can get you paid. And Prize Picks is super easy to play. All you got to do is pick more or less on 2 or more athletes' statistical projections, and you can get paid. And D'Marco, you can dance. You are a liar right there, man. He's got it for sure. And with Prize Picks, you can go on stacks, right? Which means, like, let's say Luka, for instance, you want to take more on his threes, you want to take more on his points, you want to take more on his assists. You can do that only on Prize Picks with stacks. So put that Prize Picks app on your